of the issues you put across, but also you've been able to hear from your colleagues the input they had in this particular discussion. Now let's go full throttle on the issue of the NUP,
okay, we
giving out the cards.
Yeah. We shall go back to Kampala. Thank you so much, and maybe I can thank him for defending his case, but he knows from the bottom of his heart that the method used scientifically, it is not applicable, especially interviewing people. Probably yes, but even in those interviews,
how do you
they are biases. But how do we with the case of the ground support? If I asked as a student of statistics, because it is on the statistics you gather, the information, the data you gather, what variables, for example, people want to know the variables. Number two, the analysis method that was applied for you to determine that Imam has support on the ground, Kayonde does not have. Three, in the process of analysis, at what level? Was it a bivariate? Was it a multivariate? Did they put any controls so that to determine now that, for example, if I have 4 candidates and I remove Imam Kasozi, how with the removal of Imam Kasozi in the analysis affect Kenneth and Kayonde? That would determine that surely this one has taken the day. I'm telling you, at even the basic level of analysis, that method of saying that you can go and gauge from the public by asking individuals on the street, what is the representative size? What is the sample size? Was it representative? Okay, because all those facts, to an ordinary mind, it is okay. To Imam Kasozi, a student of statistics, no. And there's no way you can convince me that you went down to the road and asked people. I have done research at all levels.
Sampling is allowed.
That sampling on determining leadership is not in the method. In the method they used. I can challenge if there's any doubt, and I say pull out 5 or 10 areas, and we table down the variables applied, the analysis level, the data collected, and we analyze it scientifically. You will get shocked. That's why I have reservations for it. But is their method? Their method should have worked well if they had what they call the ground results. If they had let people vote on those ground levels, then the votes they got be part of the boardroom meeting which they wanted to use to apply. That's where I have a problem. The second thing, the method used to determine whatever application you want to put in, it is not measurable. To give you a quantitative result of saying that out of the 60, really, Imam Kasozi got 50.
All right.
So that's where my problem is, me as Imam.
All right. This has been at the level of councillors. What are your readings for the MP positions? Because these are the next ones.
That's why even it is still far away not to be announced, because it's going to create more chaos. Why? The MPs are a bit high enlightened than the councillors. I have one councillor from my area where I come from. I am not a member of NUP, but I am an elder in my area. All across the board.
You were move and shaker.
NUP, NRM, all these parties, including those who are, they even come to ask. There are people I discouraged and they did not participate because somebody came and said that she was vying for Kampala. I asked her, are you serious? Then are you serious? Don't waste your time. Fortunately, she hid. She was from NRM. She hid. But she came to me as a person whom she trusts And I gave her my review. And then I told him that even there would be your base is already divided over you because of your positioning in the society. Therefore, to me, I don't think it is a wise decision. So, what I want to add on this thing,
very quickly,
the issue is in view of what money, the money item. This money item, everybody who lost largely, even in NUP, he says it is only those who had the money. The councillors, I have councillors, those mayors.
If it's an issue cutting across, isn't it possible that it's a mere allegation?
A mere allegation?
Cutting across,
it may be.
Meaning what?
From the NRM,
NRM, they're actually buying voters. So they know they're buying what? How officials money being used?
Buying what? Buying what? Buying officials. You, as a person, I don't have any doubt about your credibility and integrity, but I know people in this country, what they are with issues pertaining to money. People
the mayor of Nasan has released mobile money.
Okay.
No, I don't know. One of them has released.
As I conclude, the payment itself is unfortunate. Because corruption, the one who pays and the one who receives are both corrupt. I have had issues with police officers on the road. When they say I have violated a traffic, I have a traffic offense, and then according to them they think I should pay them. I always tell them openly, I have only two options: you give me the ticket, or you forgive me. Only. I don't have any other option. Right. And then somebody says, but you know, a ticket is much. Then I tell me, I better give that money to the government, not to you. All right, Imam. And one time, what I experienced, somebody was from the Muslim background, and now he wants to use that this process of you reap, you earn where. Then I told him, but you are paid a salary. You see. That argument, and then I told him that Islam, this face of Islam, is not told to me. I know it myself. I listen paper, but I decide for myself. And that's when the man calmed down. And finally they said they had all ganged up in the boardroom because I went up to the station. And I told them that. So, second, even the offense we are talking about is not criminal. And I'm not supposed to come here directly. I can come here tomorrow when I have time. So what we need to establish in the public, the credibility and the confidence for people to have trust in the system. And so that we help the electoral commission, which is going to manage the big election. Because Kayonde is complaining he was not treated well in the whole process, the exercise. And he, fortunately, has declared that, it is a cake. But I think at a given time he accepted to participate in it. Yes. He should have taken the stand of Aisha Sechindi, who, for her, she said, I cannot subject myself to this.
No process.
Yes.